Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy. Today we're going to be checking out the Outlaw GTS. This is easily one of my favorite vehicles in the game, partially because of how it looks. It is a really slick looking vehicle. I'm going to be honest, out of all the vehicles in the game, if I could own one in real life, I'm kind of leaning towards the Outlaw. I love this car. It is pretty darn cool. Now let me get into the stats on this thing. Drivetrain, it's got all-wheel drive. That's a huge plus. Horsepower coming in at 755. And it has a mass of 3,999 pounds. Now it does have a decent little price tag on it at $62,000. And you get a street cred reward of $500 when you get it. Now this is sold by a fixer, and it requires a street cred level of 30 and your presence in Corpo Plaza. But I'm gonna be honest, level 30, totally worth picking up. I know there are faster vehicles out there. There's a free vehicle that is way faster. But if you're gonna waste some money on a car, this one's pretty darn slick. So interior on it, pretty darn nice. This is a pretty friggin' cool four-door. I mean, if only four doors were this cool in real life. If only. So here in a minute, we'll take it out for a spin. We'll see how it does. But again, having all-wheel drive is a huge bonus. It makes a world of difference in the handling of a vehicle. I really like how back at like the taillight area, I love how that looks. I don't know how many people are with me on that, but this kind of almost legitimately looks like a future vehicle that we could see in the real world. I mean, maybe not now because Cyberpunk did it, but I could totally see that kind of body style way down the road. Now we are slowly creeping up towards that top speed. I mean, it's slowly ticking. Of course, we ticked back right there. But 187, 188 seems to be about where you're going to be at on flatland. And now we're on like a little slope, I think, going downhill. It's hard to tell, but that tops out at 190. So it is a pretty darn fast car. So all-wheel drive, huge plus. It has a decent top speed, and it just looks cool as hell. Alright? You just can't top that. Well, technically you can if you want to get picky, but in my book, this is one of the coolest out there. Is it worth picking up? I think you already know the answer to that. I'm going to tell you yes, because it is so dang cool. That's going to wrap this one up. I hope you've enjoyed it. As usual, please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.